Those international travelers have been treated to just an incredible World Cup so far.
Yeah, every country has played at least one game in group play so far, with the second batch of games starting today. So, of course, we're got to have our Jack of all trades. Jack Linnehan is here for another Jacketology to update us on the standings so far.
I feel like I'm kind of like Ranch. I go with everything.
Yes, you do.
You do.
And it always tastes good. Makes it taste better, Jack, no matter what.
Please put me in your
Make
text
our
bags,
shows
not your
better.
carry-ons. All right, yeah. So today marks the second day. The way the World Cup's been going with group play, they've been going alphabetically down the line, Group A all the way to Group L. So today's the second day of games for Group A and B, but we're looking at the games that have been played before today, all 24, with every country playing at least one game. And this is the group-by-group standings that we got here. Mexico leads Group A with a win over South Africa. South Korea is in second. They also have 3 points with that win. So a win gets you 3 points, a draw gets you 1 point, and a loss gets you no points. And then this plus-minus, this is the big indicator for how the standings shake out as games continue to advance. It's the goal differential. So Mexico obviously outscoring South Africa by 2 goals in their win. That's why they have the +2. And South Africa with the -2. South Korea beat Czechia by 1. +1, -1, etc. You get it. We're moving on to Group B because this is a lot of fun, huh? How about 1 point for every single team because everybody tied. All draws across the board for Switzerland, Canada, Qatar, and Bosnia-Herzegovina. This is so much fun. This just means that, hey, 1 game down, 2 to go. Totally up for grabs. You don't know what's going to happen in this group. Group C, Scotland leading with a big win over Haiti. And then this is the big one, Morocco and Brazil tying. Brazil, a heavy favorite coming in, but they drew against Morocco. They're both with 1 point, sitting behind Scotland, the early leaders right now in Group C. Group D, the USA, of course, 3 points leading the charge there, a +3 goal differential. Australia right behind them with +2, beating Turkey. Of course, US over Paraguay. This should be hopefully how it shakes out, for all the American fans. US at top, that's a very good sign to start so far. Group E, Germany, a huge 6-goal win over Curacao. Curacao making their debut. They got on the board, but they got absolutely lambasted by Germany there. And then Ivory Coast beating Ecuador by 1 in Group E. Group F, Sweden with a 4-goal differential over Tunisia. And then Japan and Netherlands, they both tie, so they both have 1 point as well. Group G, another of my favorite type of group where everybody drew in their first game. New Zealand and Iran tie. Belgium and Egypt tie. Totally up for grabs. This, for a soccer fan, you may think, oh, it's just a tie, it's boring. If you're not a soccer fan, I love it. This is so much fun. It's going to be chaos the rest of the way in these types of groups. Group I, Group H, the exact same thing. Another 1 point across the board, everybody drawing in that one. Uruguay and Saudi Arabia. This was the big one, though. Spain and Cape Verde. Cape Verde making their debut. They hold Spain to 0 goals. Spain a very heavy favorite to win this World Cup, but they all have 1 point because Cape Verde earning their first point ever in a World Cup. Group I, Norway leading the charge over France with a goal differential there, 3-2. Senegal and Iraq both lost there. Group J, same exact thing. Argentina group with +3. Austria +2. They lead the charge there. Group K, Colombia on the board with 3. Democratic Republic of the Congo, big tie over Portugal, another favorite. They looked terrible in that game against Congo. Uzbekistan loses there at the bottom. And finally, Group L, England leading the charge with a big one over Croatia. Ghana beat Panama as well. Croatia is probably not going to stay in fourth this entire time, but that's just the nature of it is. 1 game down, they lose to England. They're in dead last, guys.
Okay. Wow, I needed that because I was a little lost. But I know,
a little complicated.
Yeah.
Things will shake out more clearly as the games go on, but this is just what it looks like.
So the ones we should pay attention to, what? Germany is way ahead.
Germany, France, Spain, even though they drew. Argentina's the defending champions, absolutely them as well. And hey, the United States is making some noise here with that big win over Paraguay, which is what they were supposed to do, but people are starting to think, hey, maybe they could have a pretty deep run here. We'll see. We'll find out.
It's time.
Okay, thank you, Jack. We'll take you with a side of ranch.
Oh, God.